God bless and protect Elon Musk. This is sad, man.
The reality is that almost every child goes through some kind of identity crisis.
It's part of puberty.
Exactly. It's just part of growing up. It's very possible for adults to manipulate children. So I vowed to destroy the woke mind virus after that.
Clip 1. You'd think being one of the richest men on the planet would keep someone busy, but Elon Musk is built differently. Maybe he's got a personal vendetta against the whole woke thing, or maybe it's just how he's wired. Either way, one thing's certain, Elon isn't afraid to speak his mind, no matter how controversial the topic. Every time he tweets or makes a comment, it's like lighting a match in a room full of gasoline. Boom, instant chaos. He has a way of turning everyday discussions into full-blown internet firestorms. Clip 12.
Advertisers leaving. We talked to Bob Iger today.
I hope they stop.
You hope?
Don't advertise.
You don't want them to advertise?
No.
What do you mean?
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go f yourself.
A real-life superhero, but instead of capes and superpowers, he's got rockets, electric cars, and brain-computer interfaces. He started with PayPal and Zip2, but then he literally set his sights on the stars. Now, with SpaceX, Tesla, and Neuralink, he's reshaping the world. Oh, and let's not forget, he also bought Twitter, now X, to turn it into a free speech haven. But how does all this ambition tie into his political beliefs? Well, Elon doesn't neatly fit into any one political box. He's got a bit of a libertarian streak, picking and choosing ideas from both sides. One moment, he sounds conservative. The next, he's throwing out something more liberal. But one thing's clear, he's not a fan of the left. He's been very vocal about what he calls the woke mind virus, and he's on a mission to fight it.
You call it the woke mind. Yes, it's the name you gave to that.
Woke mind
that
virus.
illness, woke mind illness. What's that virus?
Yeah, so
It's coming to Europe. I have to advise you, huh?
yes, well, this is not something you should import from America. Please don't import the woke mind virus. It's bad. Essentially, that to summarize maybe the woke mind virus, it consists of creating very, very divisive identity politics. So it actually amplifies mind virus, in my view, amplifies racism, amplifies, frankly, sexism, and all the isms. And while claiming to do the opposite, it actually divides people and makes them sort of hate each other, and it makes people hate themselves.
It's no secret that Musk has had a strained relationship with his oldest son, Xavier, especially over transgender issues. When Elon was still aligned with the Democrats, he was okay with Xavier receiving hormone therapy and transitioning. But as the process continued, Elon grew more unsettled. He later admitted he felt tricked into signing documents and that he didn't fully understand what was happening at the time. In a candid interview with Jordan Peterson and the Daily Wire, Musk made a shocking claim. He believes the system sterilized and essentially killed his son. This personal experience deeply shaped his views, pushing him to take a stand against what he sees as a dangerous ideology.
I was essentially tricked into signing documents for one of my older boys, Xavier. This is before I had really any understanding of what was going on, and we had COVID going on, and so there was a lot of confusion.
What do you think? Is Musk justified in his perspective, or do you see things differently? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Now, back to Elon. He's been outspoken about how woke culture is damaging free speech. In an interview with Bill Maher, he didn't hold back, calling wokeness a killer of open dialogue. According to Musk, it's making people too afraid to speak their minds, and that's a problem. But what's even more interesting is his take on what he calls the woke mind virus.
I lost my son, essentially. They call it dead naming for a reason.
Yeah,
All right, so the reason it's called dead naming is because your son is dead. So my son Xavier is dead, killed by the woke mind virus.
So
I vowed to destroy the woke mind virus after that.
Elon believes the woke mind virus is spreading fast, not just in politics or media, but even in people's homes. He argues that it warps people's thinking, allowing bad actors to present themselves as virtuous while shutting down real debate. In a conversation with Jordan Peterson, Musk made it clear he's on a mission to wipe out this so-called virus. He's not just worried about free speech. He thinks woke culture is tearing society apart by making people scared to express new ideas or even have honest conversations. And he's not just talking. His $44 billion purchase of Twitter was a major step in his battle against wokeness.
Mind virus. And if we don't deal with this, nothing else can get done. Tell me why you think that.
Yeah, so I think we need to be very cautious about anything that is anti-meritocratic, and anything that is that results in the suppression of free speech.
For Musk, buying Twitter wasn't just a business move, it was a statement. He wanted to make it a platform where people could speak freely without the fear of being censored by woke ideology. He's deeply concerned about how social media promotes certain narratives while silencing others, and he's determined to change that. Musk sees open discussion as the key to countering woke culture. He believes that cancel culture and political correctness are stifling debate, and the only way to fight back is to let people speak freely, even if it ruffles some feathers. And he didn't just talk about it, he took action. Right after acquiring Twitter in 2022, he fired a wave of employees he saw as responsible for its progressive-leaning policies.
But I was worried about that it was having a corrosive effect on civilization. That it was just having a bad impact.
That move sparked massive backlash. Critics accused Musk of ruining Twitter's work culture and making it a hostile environment. The controversy exploded online, making his leadership at Twitter one of the most talked about tech shakeups in years. But Musk doesn't shy away from controversy. In an interview with Don Lemon, he made a bold statement. "I'm not responsible for what happened in the past. I wasn't even alive then. We're all descendants of slaves, so let's move on." That comment ignited a firestorm of debate.
In an exclusive interview with the BBC, he confirmed that of the 8,000 workers employed when he took over the company, just 1,500 remain.
Musk's point? Society can't move forward if it keeps dwelling on the past. He believes in personal responsibility, no excuses. And he's speaking from experience. When he started Tesla and SpaceX, everyone doubted him. The media mocked him, his friends thought he was crazy, and yet, he pushed forward.
If you look at history, if you study history broadly, everyone was a slave. Everyone.
Yes. Well, not everyone was a slave.
No,
but,
everyone was a slave.
Okay, but
we are all descended from slaves.
yeah. Well,
All of us.
yeah.
It's just a question of when. Was it more recent or less recent?
Elon also has strong opinions on diversity, equity, and inclusion (DEI). He argues that focusing too much on race over merit can be dangerous, especially in fields like medicine, where skill and expertise are literally life or death matters. This led to a heated debate with Don Lemon, who criticized Musk's tweets and suggested they needed moderation. But Elon fired back, calling moderation just a code word for censorship. He supports having basic rules to prevent chaos, but refuses to let free expression be silenced.
I was very sad to see that, because those guys are, those guys are heroes of mine, so it's really tough. I wish they would come and visit and see the hardware that we're doing here.
During their interview, Don Lemon challenged Musk on his stance, asking why he refuses to acknowledge the struggles minorities face. Musk's answer? He doesn't believe in victimhood culture. To him, being a true victim is about more than just feeling oppressed. It's about real, tangible hardships. And let's be real, Elon has never been afraid to stir the pot. He's even tweeted that people who list their pronouns in their bios are woke, which, of course, sparked another round of controversy. But things got even more interesting when Don pressed him about his relationship with advertisers.
What I'm saying is that we, I guess, have a disagreement, because I do not believe in censorship that goes beyond the law, and you do. We have a difference of opinion in that regard.
I understand that, but these are your own rules on your own platform.
After that explosive interview, the drama didn't stop. Don Lemon was fired from CNN, and soon after, he and Elon began discussing bringing Lemon's show to X. It seemed like an unexpected turn of events until Don went back on CNN and made some surprising comments about Musk.
And I'm not trying to upset you.
Well, you are upsetting me because the way you're phrasing the questions, I think, is not cogent.
And just like that, the deal was off. In March, X announced they were canceling the partnership with Don Lemon. One thing's clear, Elon Musk isn't backing down from his fight against woke culture. Whether through Twitter or his public statements, he sees wokeness as a major threat to freedom and innovation. Love him or hate him, he's using his influence to challenge the system, and he's not slowing down anytime soon.
So, what do you think?
Is Musk a free speech champion, or just another billionaire with an agenda? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. This version keeps the energy high and improves clarity while keeping your original points intact. Let me know if you want any further tweaks. Rocket.
The facts did not matter to him. It didn't matter that he retweeted things that were offensive to people. And this whole, the whole idea of what I was asking you about, was it offensive, and did he feel that his platform should have better moderation?